I was thumbing a ride one Saturday morning out of Nashville, toting my sack. I lent my car to a gal who lived in Chattanooga, and she hadn't never brought it back. She's drinking pretty heavy when I let her have it, and I hope she knows it was only a loan. I ain't telling you what I might have thought at the time, but that old car was my home. About 5 miles out, I was kind of tired and sweating, feeling kind of weak. Now I woke up with no cigarettes and nothing to drink and didn't have a bite to eat. My nerves were so quick I couldn't tell whether I was shaking, and instead of brakes, sang my song. The fellow stuck his head out with a 57 Chevy and hollered, "Hey man, come on." I told him I was heading down to Chattanooga, and he said, "Hop in, we're going there too." The way they took off in a cloud of smoke, I still can't believe it's true. They had their windows down, and I was sitting in the back with the tongue still hung in my throat. He was hitting just about 110, and he said, "Man, what do you think about this boat?" Well, there was 2 semis struggling up ahead, one trying to pass the other. They had the whole road blocked, so we passed them on the right. Let me tell you, brother, I was nervous. My teeth was clicking. There was no way my head could think. In one way, they were sitting in the back passenger seat, and I said, "Hey, you want a drink?" Shook my head. He said, "Okay, well, cheers." That fool was drinking whiskey and wine, chasing it down with a beer. I started sweating that old sticky sweat, and I know I was white as a sheep. Then I turned on the radio wide open, and I said, "Hey, man, check that beat." By the time we reached the top of Mount Eagle, I thought I heard a rumbling sound, and I saw a sign that said "Fallen Rock," and right there I was floorboard bound. I was rolling and squirming on that old floorboard and too weak to sit up and stand. Then the driver said we were doing 120. Look here, no hands. I got up enough nerve to raise up and look, and then I couldn't believe my surprise. His hair was blowing all over his face, and dandruff blowing in both eyes, and he never did drive on the right or the left. He just kept riding in that lane. I rubbed my eyes and I saw the prettiest thing, the Chattanooga city limit sign. He slowed down and I said, "Hey, mister, please, I'd like to get off here." He said, "All right, on in town with us. We're going to get us some beer." I said, "Please, once more, stop the car, and hand me my sack." They said, "Look for me at the road later on in case I wanted to ride back." And I got out and I sat down by the side of the road and feel sick and mighty pale. Don't remember anything much the next morning, but I woke up in jail. I didn't know anybody in my cell, and I didn't want to ask why I was there. But they all kept grinning and turning their heads, and it was more than I could bear. So I called the jailer and I asked him, "Tell me, please, why I'm there, and why are they being so kind?" He stopped the traffic while I was hugging that, kissing that Chattanooga city limit sign.